What's up, guys and gals, Power Rangers fans? Here we go with the Power Rangers 20th Anniversary Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord. This figure stands about 5.5 inches tall, and it looks really cool, but I'm gonna be up front. This figure is a bit of a fail. Let me say what I like about this figure. Pretty much what I said earlier, it looks really cool. Some people might not like the stylized look. For example, how big the horns are. You know, it's just got an overall very stylized look. To me, it's cool. It looks very like comic style or cartoon style. And I happen to really like that stylized look. So for me, in that respect, this is actually a great figure. Now, the articulation on this is pretty good. Let me take off the accessories for a second. As you can see, there's rotation in the head, which is pretty good. There's swivels right there on the shoulders. There is waist. There's a good range of motion in the hips. And there's knees as well as ankles. But here's where it starts to get a little weird. On the left arm, there's a swivel in the bicep and a hinge in the elbow. No wrist articulation, but that's not a big deal. But on the right arm, it's pretty much stuck like that. There is wrist articulation, but it's kind of useless when that's all you can do with his arm. So basically, there is no elbow or bicep. That's really all he can do. That's also not completely the reason why this figure is a fail. Here you go. Yeah, you're probably wondering, why do I have two of them? I'm actually asking myself the same question. Why the hell do I have two of this exact same figure? Thing is, this figure is actually a straight up re-release of the one that originally came out in 2009. It was under the RPM line, and it was the Retrofire Mighty Morphin Megazord. And I already got it way back in 2009. If I had known in advance that this was a straight up re-release, I totally wouldn't have got it. What's even worse is the original 2009 release came with this cool display stand that the new one doesn't come with. It also came with a pretty cool little sticker. And all this one came with is an action card game card. Now here's another reason why the figure's a fail. Megaforce's Gosei Great and Gosei Grand Megazords. Because of these, the straight up re-release Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord is a huge disappointment. I got really excited when I found out they're releasing a Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord with the Megaforce Megazords. And the Megaforce ones are actually a little less stylized. They're still a little stylized, but not overly stylized. But the best part about it is there's no problems in articulation. There's just all the articulation you would want and expect in these things. Basically, just everywhere. You really get these guys into some dynamic poses. Really cool. All in all, it's not an entirely horrible figure, and it's still great to have if you don't have it already. Like I said, it'll make a good display piece, but it's not great for playing with. I was just hoping for a brand new one with full articulation. I wouldn't mind the re-release as much if they at least fixed the right arm. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.